no matter where the courthouse is, anywhere in the state or the country, they all have a unifying characteristic, and that is, at the end of the day, that case is going to be decided by members of that community who have taken an oath to fairly and truly try the case based on the evidence that they hear in the law that they're provided. And when you're in that courtroom and you're arguing to them about your client's case, or your client is testifying about what happened, you have to have an understanding and appreciation that, while not perfect, our civil justice system is by far the best in the world. It is sometimes slow. It is sometimes like a cruise ship where it takes a lot to get it to change directions. But it is the best system of resolving disputes that there is in the world. And jurors, although again they may be reluctant in the beginning to miss time away from work or their family, they get invested and they want to do a good job, and they take their oaths very, very seriously, and they listen to what the judge has to say, and they listen to what the parties have to say and what the witnesses have to say. And while we may not always agree with what the jury decides, you have to respect their decision, and you have to respect the effort that they have put in, and to understand these are folks who the week before, the month before, were school teachers or mechanics or pilots or any other profession or career, and sometimes stay-at-home moms or folks that for whatever reason aren't working outside the home. These are just ordinary folks from all different walks of life, and the unifying characteristic that they have is they're now part of a jury whose job it is to decide a difference of opinion between parties. And so while they may not always see it the way we do, more often than not they get it right. And even if they don't decide the case the way that you would have liked them to decide, you respect their decision and respect their verdict and the time that they have spent dedicating their lives to the resolution of this case. And to have the opportunity to have a case decided not by an elected judge or an appointed judge, but by members of the community, the jury system, that is the foundation of our system. But on those occasions when the jury doesn't get it right, fortunately we have the right of an appeal where we can take our arguments to an intermediary court to try to correct whatever errors may have been committed in the trial court below. And so there is always a system of checks and balances to make sure that at the end of the day, when a case is finally adjudicated once and for all, and that's it, that the right decision was reached. And to be a member of that process, to be an advocate on behalf of my client is a responsibility I take very seriously, and I'm proud to do.